Welcome back. It's time once again for the golden age of DC Comics, 365 days, where I take this beloved hardcover coffee table book given to me by one of my best friends about 2 decades ago. It's been surfing my coffee table ever since, and it's a great source for conversation just like we used to have in the comic book shop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this book for its intended purpose. I'm going to crack it open to today's date. We're going to look at some comic book art, we're going to read the blurb, and then we're going to talk about comic books. And we're going to talk about comic books every day for the rest of the year. 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern, tune in. Find out who we're talking about when we crack the book open. The golden age of DC Comics runs between 1938 with Action Comics #1, first appearance of Superman, to 1955, the Silver Age, 1955 to 1970, the Bronze Age, 1970 to 1985, the Copper Age, 1985, until, I'm going to say 2000, because I like, nice structure of the eras. These 15-year eras seem really nice. And what do you think about the eras of comics? Leave a comment in the comment section. Leave a question. Let's get to it. Let's talk about some comic books. And how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're doing awesome. And I hope you can fit some time in your life to crack open an old comic book and, just use that moment of escapism to just, to pump up your imagination and to spirit you away from this Earth's problems, and use escapism for its intended purpose, and thank you so much for tuning in. So let's get to it. We're going to crack the book open. What's today's date? It is May the 28th, and we have, oh yeah, this is art by Win Mortimer from the cover of Action Comics number 154 for March of 1951. And, yeah, it's Clark and Lois hanging out on a desert island, all alone, I wonder if I don't think they were a couple yet. I think that was more for the 80s and 90s, when Superman actually got married to Lois, And, but this is May 28th. And a principal plot thread in Superman's stories was Lois Lane's determination to land the Man of Steel. An image like this suggests one reason why he might have resisted: fear that what she really wanted was a super servant for life. Of course, this cover also ties into typical male fears that marriage might be a trap. But it's a little deceptive as far as the story inside is concerned. What's actually going on is a contest between Clark Kent and Lois Lane to determine whether men or women would better adapt to life on a desert island. Something like an early version of Survivor, TV's reality show Survivor. A gambler tries to rig the outcome in favor of Lois, and Clark lets her win, protecting his secret identity as Superman, Sexual politics make strange bedfellows. So yeah, that's the blurb. And that's that's Lois in a bathing suit on a beach, and they're smiling. And maybe there's a little blush in both of their cheeks. Wonder what got their blood going. But yeah, this brings up the something that I grew up with was the idea of the desert island discs, and that comes itself, and it comes from a BBC radio show from the 1940s, which lasted a very long time as well. It started the BBC Forces program on 29 January 1942. Each week, a guest called a castaway during the program is asked to choose 8 recordings, a book and a luxury item that they would take if they were to be cast away on a desert island, and while discussing their lives and the reasons for their choices. And It's still going on till today. Yeah, and it's a radio program. And it's in 2019, a panel of broadcasting industry experts named Desert Island Discs the quote unquote greatest radio program of all time. So to imagine like what books you would take with you on a desert island, you'll have nothing else. What are the musics that you're gonna have? You're gonna bring Abbey Road? I would bring Abbey Road, yeah. But what would be your desert island comic books? Just what would you bring if you had to reread a story for the rest of your life and you only get a few of them? What would you bring? You'll leave that in the comment section. I'd like to know what would be on your desert island list of comic books. I'm going to share just one of mine. Because if 8 is a bit much, I just want to keep it real. You know what I mean? But I have one here, and it's contextual to our subject today. It's Superman, and this is All-Star Superman by Grant Morrison and his artist collaborator Frank Quitely, and I have to find the indicia here and to say, as Jim Kirk says in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, as the bridge is burning. I dropped it. Damn. Here we go. Okay, this was published in 2006. Wow, this is already that old, huh? It is a really awesome Superman story. Grant Morrison, just look at this. This is the opening page. These first 4 panels. Just like, it's very minimalist, and it just tells it. Boom. You know what I mean? It just nails it. And I have all 12 issues of this in pretty darn good condition too. It was a $2.99 magazine in 2006, and I've got all 12 of these floppies. This is a great story. Superman is given a year to live. Unfortunately, Lex Luthor's plan went to plan. He got to kill Superman. He doused him with so much solar radiation that his cells were starting to, explode from the inside out. So he was becoming basically a being of pure energy. But in between this time, he is given, he's valuing his life and his impact on those around him, and with Lois, and especially with Lex Luthor, his nemesis. And this is one of the most poignant and perfect, in my humble opinion, Superman stories. It's not in continuity. It's just basically this all-star concept was basically meant to take all the best qualities and stories, and Grant Morrison just has such a great handle on the Golden Age and the Silver Age and the Bronze Age that he was able to make such yeah, sorry, I mumble sometimes. These comic book stories would transcend just their simple superhero thing and become really great aspirational stories and a great place to put your imagination. And so All-Star Superman by Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely, definitely on my desert island list. What would be on your desert island list? You tell me in the comment section. You know what? Like and subscribe. We're going to be talking about comic books every day for the rest of the year. So tune in tomorrow, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern, and we'll figure out who we're talking about when we open the book tomorrow. Like and subscribe. I make daily content. We talk about comic books. We talk about cooking. I'm a professional chef. I share with you cooking hacks and a lot of my soups too. So tune in for that. We also talk about spirituality here and gratitude lists. I'm an ordained minister, an amateur theologian. Hashtag lighten up. It's about enlightenment and how a little spirituality can help your daily existence. And I'm trying to turn you on to that. It's really helped me, and I'm here to share that with you too. So good luck, namaste, God bless, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Alrighty, cheers, bye-bye.